cup now, don't you?
Yeah, something like that. Do you want to kick us off, mate?
So it's week 7. Week 7? Week 7.
8.
Week 8? It's week 8 done of the exhibition, and we've gone no further again. We've been here in Athens now since the 26th of November, so I think that's 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks almost? Is it exactly 2 weeks?
It's 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks yesterday. We're stranded.
Yeah, and it's so it's 2 weeks we've been in Athens for, and so we thought we'd probably tell you a little bit about what we've been doing, I guess. Right,
no driving. Yeah, so quite hot. No driving whatsoever. Well, a slither. Largely we've been organising stuff for Africa, catching up on a few bits and bobs. We've now put the sidecar into the port, so basically that's what the big kerfuffle's been about. There's strikes going on at Bryce Port where you ship from. So originally we wanted to go late last week, not last week, the week before. We were delayed, and but now they reckon it's going to be shipped on the 19th. But we're going to go to Cairo, we hope, or plan to go on the 16th.
Yeah, exactly. So, just by recap, it's the 8th week of the exhibition done, and we've spent 2 weeks in Athens doing pretty much nothing else other than eating these, which is gyros. Gyros?
I think there's a nail on the head there, yeah.
And it's basically a kebab, but they're so cheap. We've just been eating loads of them.
Yeah.
We've got all that weight back on.
Yeah.
My weight didn't really drop much, to be honest with you. Reese's dropped hugely, didn't it? Over the last 6 weeks, you lost about 1.5 stone.
Yeah, I lost about 1.5 stone.
Yeah. He's put it all back on, and I've just got fatter, I think. What's happened, really? But just as a side note...
Mate, don't beat yourself up, you lost a pound.
Yeah, I did lose a pound. But just as a side note, I would just like everybody to take a minute and think about how Reese could have lost 1.5 stone in 6 weeks when I didn't lose anything. I just dread to think what he must have been eating and drinking at home. I think it's really good that he's under some adult supervision now with me. Because the amount of snacks must have been deadly, wasn't it? It really must have been. So, anyway, we're now piling the pounds back on here in Athens with gyros, which is great. Yeah, we probably had too much of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
No. Particularly good one here tonight.
There's rumours that the European Union, I think you're banning kebabs.
Not kebabs. Gyros.
Gyros, sorry.
The stuff that, because it spins on a stick, I think they use a chemical in it that makes it be able to stay there for ages.
Don't do it. Don't do it, for heaven's sake.
Yeah.
They're pretty big, actually. Good. Best one you've had.
It got really nice tzatziki in it, this one.
We were discussing the other day which is the best one we've had, and it's all. We came to the conclusion it's all subjective. How much you're eating before that. What have you eaten that day? The first one we had. Is it hot? Is it cold? Are you in a nice area?
Yeah. Well, tonight it's a romantic dinner setting, so we thought we'd tell you a little bit about what we've been up to. So we come somewhere a bit quieter. We usually sort of hustle and bustle places, but today it's a restaurant, and it's still just as cheap. So yeah, over the last couple of weeks, we haven't literally just been eating gyros. We've been doing other bits and bobs too. We went to visit a charity, didn't we? We went to visit Smile of a Child, who were particularly relevant to us because they do lots of work to prevent child trafficking in Greece. And with the refugee crisis here, that's been like a really big issue recently, hasn't it?
Really big. And because of them, we also visited the refugee camp. We weren't allowed to film any of it, unfortunately, privacy, which makes sense. But it was really interesting. Very nice community feel, is what I was probably saying, right? At the time, they had 1,500 people currently living there. They have a maximum capacity of 2,500. It's probably one of the nicest refugee camps. Not that any of them are nice, but a lot of refugee camps have tents and that sort of thing. And this one was like containers.
Yeah.
So it was okay. It wasn't anything special, but it was certainly nicer than a tent.
Yeah. Well, we were surprised really because people live there for up to 2 years, and they live in these containers. They are literally just like containers that you expect in a container ship, and you have 2 families in each one with like a shower / divider wall in the middle. And the space is really small. Like, obviously a tent is small, so it's still a step up from a tent, and it's a solid wall, but it is small. And it was crazy though. There were so many facilities there. Like there was loads of different agencies helping, like running schools and things. But there was a football pitch, like a really good football pitch, volleyball courts, the kids' play areas. It was like a proper community, like Rich was saying. Like we even bought some falafel from some lady.
Delicious.
And it was great falafel. Yeah, it was nice. It was I didn't really realise they were quite like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was really, really good, really good.
But it was small. What the conditions people were living in, and it obviously wasn't alive.
Yeah,
It was still tough.
We have had a bit of time to do some touristy things. We've been to the Acropolis. That was very interesting, very cool. We went on the first Sunday of the month, which means it's free of charge. So if you're planning to come to Athens, make sure you go on the first Sunday of the month. I actually don't fly on the first Sunday of the month. I think you'd miss it. You probably won't want to go when you get there. Perhaps go on the Saturday, and then you can go to the Acropolis.
Sound advice, that name.
Free of charge.
What was interesting, again, there's a difference. Like the refugee camp was a 15-minute walk from the Acropolis. So the Acropolis is like, it's like when we're in Paris, and the refugee camp went to visit there. It was 20 minutes on the tube. This was like 20 minutes walking, and you were in just this completely different place. Obviously, the Acropolis is like the main tourist attraction here in Athens. Loads of like really nice things, and just a nice place to go. And then you literally have to walk in one direction for 20 minutes, and you're in this refugee camp. The situation is completely different. It was just crazy. Like the contrast is pretty profound every time we sort of go to these places. It's just completely like you just don't recognise it. If we just came to Athens and just to go on holiday, we'd have no idea that sort of thing was going on just down the road. It's quite profound, really.
Yeah, you wouldn't think about it, would you?
Yeah.
It was just like we met this little girl, she's 12 years of age, really sweet little girl, and on Friday she was going to Germany to another refugee camp with her mum to see her dad, who she hadn't seen in a year. They'd been split up, in Syria. Crazy, very different kind of life, but lovely people.
Yeah, and the stories were sad, like really sad. Like we won't go into all the details of each one, but really sad. So it was a really bizarre situation.
It was an eye-opener, wasn't it?
Yeah. Luckily, I think the situation is getting much better here, and it has got much better from when we saw it not so long ago with this sort of huge amounts of press coverage that happened. But it's still pretty big. Yeah. Yeah. So what else we do?
Well, that's largely it. We've actually been sorting things, bits and pieces. So yeah, but we fly to Cairo on the 16th. Oh, go on,
We
mate.
did have the ass scene from the sidecar Christmas Day though, didn't we?
We did have a nice thing on the side of Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Lovely day, wasn't it?
Really nice. Yeah. We had roast chicken. What else do we have? Potatoes.
Runner beans.
Proper gravy.
Proper gravy.
Gusto.
Yeah.
It was such a day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice.
And if you do watch our weekly update quite regularly, you'll notice that I was craving some Vista about 2-3 weeks ago. Dreams really do come true.
Yeah. Shout out to Chelsea Clark to bring it out for us.
Yeah, indeed.
Along with the Frey Bentos pies, which haven't gone down as well, actually.
Disgusting.
They're really, really nasty.
I've always found Frey Bentos pies funny. I've always kept them in the cupboard just in case. Not actually that funny at all.
No offence to anybody that does eat Frey Bentos pies, but
They're disgusting.
we had the steak and kidney one, and it was nasty, man. It smelled like dog food. Like, I don't want to talk about it too much. It's going to put us off this dinner.
Yeah.
And we've still got 3 more to get through, which we'll get through because, you know, budget travelling and all that. But it's not a nice thing, is it? It's not a nice thing. So yeah, we had Christmas Day. And we had the Athens Christmas Day to celebrate our launch of our new crowdfunding campaign, which went live a couple of days ago, I think. I'm not sure when. You had an accident, mate?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Can't do two things at once, me, mate.
No.
Can't do two things at once.
Yes, as I was saying, the crowdfunding campaign went live a couple of weeks ago. A few days ago. I don't know when it was. As I was saying, the crowdfunding campaign went live a few days ago. And great response, yeah. We've already had, I think, 5 people buy themselves a Christmas combo, which is another £100 ticked off our milestone of £20,000. So, yeah.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks very much to you guys.
If you haven't seen the video, check out. It does show the more serious side of the expedition. Right? More of the ups and downs and that sort of thing in 2017. Yeah, so next is Cairo, the 16th. Really looking forward to getting there now, actually. And the sidecar should be about 10 days behind us. So yeah, it's probably going to be Christmas in Egypt.
Yeah.
Which is
Sounds
okay.
good. Yeah.
Which is okay.
We'll see.
That's been shit, isn't it, mate?
We're actually pretty much caught up, guys. Sorry it's not no crazy drone shots or anything too funny or interesting going on this week. Just a bit of an admin-y kind of getting fat kind of week or two, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I have nothing else to add.
I too don't really have anything else to add. We can talk to you for a while if you like, because we spend all of our time talking to each other. So even just putting the camera up makes it feel like there's another person here. So please stay for a while.
I'm a 10 out.